I'm Wade.
Creed.
And we're inside, not in the garage this time.
We're moving up in the world, man. Big baller brand.
No, we're going to be out in the garage after this.
So next episode, you'll probably see us back outside. But today's a special episode.
Yeah.
So we moved indoors, mainly to show off Wade's collection of Legos.
Yeah, so we got the Legos. So
today's episode, as you can all tell, is about Legos.
Yeah.
So we're going to be talking about the Lego collections that we both have.
Let me readjust here.
Yeah, there we go. You get y'all a better view of all this goodness. We're talking about the Lego collections that Wade has, collections that I've had, and just collections in general. Just about Legos and and the Lego movies.
Yeah. Because a new Lego movie's coming out.
Make sure y'all see that.
Well, at the time of this filming, it's coming out, but by the time this releases, for those of you in the future, it might already be out. But we're stoked for the new Lego.
Oh yeah, we both saw the first one. We loved it.
Yeah. I was really kind of expecting the first one to be crap. Like really, like right?
Yeah, honestly, yeah.
But it ended up being a lot better.
Oh no, it was a great movie. It was funny. The cast was great.
Oh yeah.
And then they're so good the fact that they made a Lego Batman movie.
Lego Batman was I was honestly surprised with as well because I thought they were gonna really go off of the momentum of the Lego movie, but
they went off the momentum in a good way.
Yeah, and we'll see what happens in Lego 2. We've been seeing
trailers look great.
We've been seeing a bunch of the trailers because we've been going and seeing a bunch of movies. And it does look interesting.
Yeah.
So, but back to Legos.
All right. So, Wade, you want to talk about your Lego collection?
Yeah. So this is my personal Lego collection, and you can't see it, but over here, we're gonna adjust it. Over here, you get to see more of us in this episode. But over here, we have the $800, almost $900 Lego Millennium Falcon.
So, fun fact about this Lego set has the most pieces of any Lego set currently in existence, right? Well, Lego set like this.
Largest Star Wars Lego set. I believe that record was beaten recently.
Really?
I don't know by what, but it was beaten recently.
It might have been we're not talking about like those massive Lego creations that you see at like the mall where like some dude made like the entire like, I don't know, Hogwarts castle, to scale or something like that. No,
or the stuff you see at Legoland.
Yeah, no. We're talking about like Lego collections that you can buy yourself, at like Walmart or whatever.
Yeah.
So this is the largest Star Wars one, correct?
Largest Star Wars one. I have the UCS TIE Fighter, the UCS Sandcrawler, the UCS Slave 1, and the UCS Y-Wing over here. Now, when I say UCS, that's Ultimate Collector Series. These are the Lego sets, especially with Star Wars, that I try to really obtain because they come with little... they come with little plaques. So this is the one about the Millennium Falcon.
The big one.
Yeah, the huge one.
Yeah.
Not this one. This one is one you can get at Target for like $100. But they all come with a plaque. There's a little bit of more prestige with them. I keep all the boxes to the Lego stuff because if you have the box, and this is something we went over in the collectibles episode, is if you have the box, even if it's been opened and built, as you can see, it still retains its value, and Legos are some of the only toys that continue to go up in value every year. They don't fluctuate like most toys do.
Yeah, if any of y'all that stepped on a Lego know, they're indestructible.
They are indestructible for sure. But these two up here, the TIE Fighter and the Sandcrawler, are currently discontinued by Lego.
Wow.
So I only paid $400
only
$400 for the Sandcrawler, but currently on eBay it's $1,200.
Jeez.
Because it's the UCS, the Ultimate Collector Series version. Now, Ultimate Collector Series also have a few little extra bits. As I'm not sure if you can really tell, but you can look it up online. The Lego Sandcrawler, the UCS version, it comes with a ton of little hidden compartments and secret things and everything.
Jawas?
Like that. Yeah, you have a ton of Jawas, you got a ton of minifigs, you got a ton of droids, pretty much every droid seen with a Jawa.
Excellent.
You have 3 cranes on the inside.
With strings attached, it can go up and down.
Yeah, with strings. And then you also, the back treads, you can turn as well.
No way.
Now, granted, like I said, this is at the time was a $400 set. There is no parent on earth that's going to pay that much for some Legos for a kid to play with. So these are definitely meant for display only.
Oh yeah.
The TIE Fighter was a pain in the ass to build because you got those big plates that like to break whenever you put a little too much pressure on them. And then the Slave One is excellent. That's one of my favorites because it does come with a Lego Han Solo and Carbonite. This Y-Wing is actually the first release of it. And it was... And another thing about the UCS that you really see in the Y-Wing and the Millennium Falcon, the Millennium Falcon and the Y-Wing don't have a lot of extra little things and little, Easter eggs, if you will. It's really about the detail. So, the Millennium Falcon is huge, so they can put a ton of detail into it and make it as movie accurate as possible.
So did this come with the crew that from the original crew or like the one from the new films?
Fun fact, it comes with both.
There
both
we go.
crews. And it also comes... And this was a cool thing. It also comes with a Minoc.
No way.
Minoc.
That's pretty cool.
And if you don't know what a Minoc is...
Shame on you. Honestly. Well, okay, not... If you follow me on the channel, shame on you. But the true fans know what's up with a Minoc.
Yeah, so for those of you that don't know, a Minoc is... it was one of the little flappy things that kind of looked like a
bat.
Like a giant bat with a sucker on its face.
It's kind of like a remora fish, but a bat.
And it
was inside the Space Slug.
It was inside the Space Slug in Empire.
One of the best films.
Yep.
And if hardcore fans of us know that both of us love that film.
Mm-hmm.
So,
if you watch season 1 or even most of this season, you know that Empire is definitely top tier for us.
Both of them, yeah.
But yeah, that's pretty much my Lego collection. I have a AT-AT walker and a snow speeder.
That was in the collector, the mint.
Yeah, that was in the collectibles episode. But that's pretty much my Lego collection. My girlfriend is a huge Harry Potter nerd, so there is pretty much every Harry Potter set currently out on the shelf on this side.
Well, also over here is a chess set.
Yeah, I also have the Harry Potter chess set as well. She doesn't know how to play chess, but she got the chess set.
Why not? Step 1, buy the set.
No.
Step 2, learn how to play chess.
Yeah, right?
But hey,
Step 3, profit.
Yeah.
But so what Lego sets have you had?
Well, for me, I'm a little bit less big baller. I'm not. I don't got the UCS stuff. I
have a real job.
Oof. Damn, Wade. Well,
you're still a student. It's okay.
Yeah, don't worry about that. But hey, no, I've had some cool Lego sets in the past. I have them somewhere. I'm sure they're in my attic. I just got the generic Lego sets like Lego football, Lego soccer. Like you had the whole field.
Some of those are worth big money.
Yeah, I get the smaller version, not the. I wish I had the big ones. Those were cool. But I had the little ones, and I had the regular little Legos, like Jurassic Park Legos. I had some just different mix and match. I had a few Star Wars Legos too. But I like to play with Legos when I was a little kid. But what I would like to do on my own would be make my own creations. So I would like to make because I would have different colored blocks, different stuff from different sets. So I would put them together to make a landscape. Mm-hmm. So it looked like something from one of the Star Wars battle scenes or a set from a movie or whatever. So and I could reenact the figurine. So that's how I kind of did it. I didn't have I made my own sets.
Did you ever have Bionicles?
I did.
I had. Okay, so fun fact about Legos. So Lego almost went bankrupt if it wasn't for Bionicle and Lego Star Wars. They were really actually in the process of filing bankruptcy, and then they released Bionicle, ended up being a stupid huge hit, and they made that money. But I had the first generations of all the Bionicles, and I'm pretty sure the Boroks, the bad guys, the little ones that were and then, and then I also had most of the second and third generation too.
Nice, dude.
But yeah, those were awesome. They kind of came out in early 2000s. I'd say probably around 2001, 2002, maybe even 2000 is when they came out. But yeah, they were they were all the craze. They had like a game on Lego.com that you could go to and like be the Bionicle as you're
Oh,
like
that's
walking
cool.
through.
Yeah,
Like
was it like it was like a TV show or a video game or something like that? There was
that
like a-
came later.
That was after that?
Yeah, but on Lego.com there was this specific game that was called like Bionicle World or something like that, where you go to the island of Mata Nui,
No way.
right? And
Huh.
then you're sitting there and you're being the Bionicle, and it was like you don't think about it now, but it was like the ultimate little role playing game
Yeah,
for
yeah.
like a kid, because you still have the Legos and everything, but you're going on this adventure, and it was like an ultimate adventure because it took forever to get through. So you would basically just come home after school every day and play that for a little bit, and then go play with your Bionicles.
Yeah, I actually had a really cool Bionicle. And like it came in like this set where like you could hang it upside down or like mount it inside like this little like glass case.
Mm-hmm.
It's really cool. I have it somewhere. I wish I'd been able to find it to bring it to this episode, but no, it was really cool. Bionicles are great. I even had those ones where like those little motors that you could like like you put a battery in it and it'll like make the car go.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
you build the car so you can make it any way you want. Those
They
are cool.
also had the remote control Bionicles
Nice,
too,
yeah.
where they had the gears and then they just like do their little crab thing. But that was really cool too. So like Legos come out with a lot of cool stuff.
Oh,
I
yeah.
had the Lego Mindstorm. I was in the first Lego League, the robotics league.
There you go.
Back in middle school, and Lego is. I believe it's something that everyone needs.
Oh yeah,
to
it's not
play
just
with.
for kids.
It's
no.
not for kids. It's not just for adults.
I have engineer friends that use Legos to like make, I guess, prototypes for like their design. So like if they're trying to make like a design of something, they need like some kind of building material. They use Legos.
Mm-hmm.
So there's no shame in that. Whatever. Like there's always like this stigma. Oh, you're playing with toys. Not
Yeah,
really.
no, it's not toys.
No,
It's like, I don't know. It's
Yeah.
definitely a way for the imagination to kind of run wild for sure.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, it's a lot of fun. I enjoy it. It's like, yeah, you might be spending quite a bit of money like me, or you could spend not a lot of money and just go to Target and grab some Legos. But there's definitely no limits to the imagination when it comes to Legos. But
Yeah.
it's.
So what are your thoughts on the Lego movie when it first came out?
So the Lego movie, I wanted to hate. I really
Really?
did. I thought it was going to be stupid. I heard from multiple different people that it was stupid. And then shortly after I watched it, I had the pleasure of telling them that they were wrong.
Attaboy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, I saw the movie after it came out. Like, I didn't want to go see it in theaters, so I didn't go watch it in theaters. But I saw the movie after it came out. I think it was like on Blu-ray or something. I ended up buying it, and I was just like, let me, take a shot at it, right? So I watch it, and I was honestly really impressed.
Yeah.
I was, because I love stop motion, so it fit right. And the fact that they were using like actual Legos and everything like that. Now,
I think that's like the biggest like campaign for them. Like, oh, we made a movie, but Legos that you can actually buy.
yeah, and it was absolutely insane. And they had the Lego Batman, they had the fun elements of everything. I'm not even a big Will Ferrell fan, but I felt like that movie worked.
Yeah.
And the ending was a little weird. Because it's like
that,
coming into the real world, and then then the crazy glue and everything like that. But it was definitely interesting, and I felt like it was a new take on like movies in general.
Yeah.
Like because everything used to be stop motion, or at least most things used to be stop motion, and they're kind of bringing the whole stop motion element back with Lego Batman, the Lego Movie, and now Lego Movie 2.
And what I liked about it was that like it kind of highlighted what we talked about your creativity and imagination.
Oh, definitely. The whole movie's about like
a little kid's imagination and like his father, like him trying to combat his father. Like, oh, these are just collectors. You can't touch it, but you want to actually play.
Basically, his dad is like how I am with my Legos. Like, don't fucking touch them.
I touched the butt.
He just touched them.
But like I said, Legos are for everyone. It's a cool thing to do, and like I don't regret growing up playing with Legos. I wouldn't trade it for anything.
And it doesn't matter on how you play with your Legos.
No.
Like there's some people who only want to build the set and they only want to play with the set, and then there's other people who will build the set and then break apart the set and then build something else out of it. I can't tell you how many Mars rover iterations I built, or how many little Lego Mindstorm robots I built, or how many cars I've built.
I made a Lego hammer.
Yeah.
I was like Thor.
But
like,
you know,
everything tougher than a Lego is a Nokia.
true. But you know, the other thing is you know, I can't tell you how many hours I've spent with, you know, taking Legos and then, you know, making little towns and cities and everything, and then compiling them with my Matchbox cars, and you know, really just killing hours upon days upon weeks of my time just doing that as a kid, and it was great.
Oh, yeah.
It was great. So.
Yeah, so let us know what y'all think below in the comments. If you play with Legos, what sets you may have, what your thoughts about are the movies, like both of them, you know, since the second one probably has been out already. Or the cat.
Sorry, yeah, that's one reason why we do it out in the garage and not in my place, is because of the cats.
Hi, cat. Anyway, yeah.
Let
us know what y'all think.
Yeah, let us know. And then if you guys want to see any of the Legos like up close and personal, let us know in the comments too, because you know we can do like separate videos on all of that as well.
Definitely.
So
Thank y'all for watching again, and this is Slightly Mediocre.
Inside.
Boom, boom. Bye, y'all.